In a world where it often seems like success belongs to the lucky, to those in the right place at the right time, it's easy to fall into the habit of waiting for the perfect moment, the right connection, the golden chance that will finally propel you where you want to go. But the truth, often overlooked, is that opportunities rarely arrive on a silver platter. The most spectacular achievements, the most inspiring stories, are not born from waiting, but from action. From the determination to create opportunity rather than wait for it to appear. It begins by shifting your mindset. Instead of asking, "When will the opportunity come?" ask yourself, "How can I make it happen?" This small change in thinking is the seed from which great things grow. It means seeing possibilities where others see obstacles, searching for solutions where others see dead ends. It means daring to take the first step, even when the path ahead is uncertain. Consider the countless innovators, leaders, and creators whose names we know today. Their journeys were not paved with neatly laid out chances and effortless ascents. They faced setbacks, rejections, and closed doors. But what set them apart was not a lack of struggle. It was their refusal to simply wait. They took initiative. They forged their own paths. When told no, they found another way, sometimes creating industries, movements, and breakthroughs that hadn't existed before. Take the story of someone like Thomas Edison. His biography is littered with failures, over 1,000 unsuccessful attempts before inventing the electric light bulb. Had he waited for perfect circumstances or a stroke of luck, history might have forgotten his name. Instead, he saw each setback as a lesson. Each failed experiment became part of his process for creating his own opportunities and ultimately changing the world. You don't have to be an inventor or a world leader to adopt the same approach. Creating opportunity happens in everyday choices. It starts with your willingness to step outside your comfort zone, to risk failure for a chance at something greater. Maybe it's applying for the job you feel underqualified for, starting a side project despite uncertainty, or reaching out to someone you admire. Each bold action is a seed planted, a possibility for growth that wouldn't have existed if you simply waited. But creation is not a one-time event. It's an ongoing process. It demands persistence, resilience, and adaptability. The world is always moving, always changing, and opportunity often comes disguised, sometimes as hard work, sometimes as a problem waiting for a solution. It often requires you to build new skills, to keep learning, and to stay curious. When you continuously invest in yourself, expanding your knowledge and refining your craft, you increase your chances of spotting moments others might overlook. Networking and building relationships are another way to create opportunity. The connections you cultivate, the value you bring to others, and your willingness to collaborate can open doors you never knew existed. Opportunity isn't always a solo journey. Sometimes, the most powerful breakthroughs happen when you join forces with others, when you share ideas, lend a helping hand, or turn a shared challenge into a joint venture. Creating opportunity also means embracing failure. Every setback, every miss, offers a lesson, a chance to adapt and try again. When you see failure as feedback rather than defeat, you transform it into fuel for your growth. Each stumble clarifies your path. Each rejection sharpens your resolve. It also means imagining possibilities instead of limitations. Creative thinking is one of the most powerful tools you possess. When you see potential where others see impossibility, you become the architect of your own destiny. Consider the entrepreneurs who launched business from their garages, artists who redefined their mediums, scientists who challenged accepted truths. Their greatest asset was not just talent, but vision, the ability to see what could be, and the courage to pursue it. To create opportunity, cultivate habits that foster growth. Read voraciously, seek out mentors, practice gratitude, and reflect regularly on your goals and progress. Surround yourself with people who challenge and inspire you, who lift you higher and believe in your dreams even when you falter. A strong foundation of support and a growth-oriented mindset equip you to weather setbacks and celebrate successes. Action is at the heart of opportunity creation. Dreams and plans are essential, but they are powerless without the act of doing. Every journey begins with a single, sometimes hesitant step. You don't need to have it all figured out before you begin. Progress builds on itself. Clarity comes with movement. Don't let the fear of imperfection paralyze you. Instead, take small steps. Make the phone call, submit the application, share your idea. Those tiny actions, repeated consistently, accumulate. In time, they create momentum, and momentum attracts new opportunities that wouldn't have existed had you not begun. Remember, the world is full of untapped potential, but it's up to you to reach for it. The invitation to greatness will not always arrive. Sometimes you must carve your own place at the table. You may not control every circumstance, but you always control your response. Choose to be proactive rather than reactive. Seek not what you lack, but what you can build. There will be days when doubt creeps in, when the urge to wait feels overwhelming. On those days, remind yourself, the only way to guarantee failure is never to try. Progress rarely happens overnight, and success is often the sum of many small, often unseen efforts. Stay persistent, stay passionate, and trust the process. As you move forward in your journey, remember that you are not defined by what comes your way, but by what you do with it. You have within you the ability to shape your own story, to find opportunity in the ordinary, and to turn setbacks into stepping stones. Don't wait for the perfect scene to unfold. Make the most of what you have, where you are, with whatever you can. The opportunities you create today become the foundation for tomorrow's success. Believe in your ability to make things happen. Take action, however small, however uncertain. Because in the end, it is not the one who waits, but the one who dares to create, who transforms dreams into reality.